Hey everyone, welcome back to Mindscape. Feeling overwhelmed and drained by work? You might be experiencing burnout, but you're not alone. Burnout is real, and if you're feeling it, it's not your fault. With the right steps, you can start feeling better and regain control over your work-life balance. Number 1. The rise of remote work. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, many companies had to quickly switch to remote work. Almost overnight, millions of people found themselves working from home. At first, this seemed like a great change. Many believed that remote work would give them more freedom. No long commutes, a flexible schedule, and the comfort of working from their own space. But, for many, the reality was different. While it started with high hopes, remote work soon revealed its challenges. The line between work and personal life became unclear. Instead of finishing work at the office and coming home to relax, people found themselves constantly connected to their jobs. Emails, calls, and tasks didn't stop at the end of the workday. Since they were already home, many felt pressured to keep working. This always-on culture made it hard to switch off and relax. People struggled to create boundaries between their job and personal life without the usual office routine or physical separation. As a result, work hours stretched longer, and it became harder to find time to rest. This blurred line between work and home life led to increased stress and, for many, burnout. What seemed like a chance for more flexibility ended up causing more pressure and exhaustion. Number 2. Blurred boundaries. When people worked in an office, there was a clear separation between work and home. You would leave your house, go to work, and then come back home at the end of the day. But with remote work, that separation disappeared. The home became the office, and work hours started to blend with personal time. Many found it difficult to stick to a regular work schedule. Instead of finishing work at 5 p.m. and switching off, emails, calls, and tasks kept coming. Since people were already at home, they often felt the need to keep working, even late into the evening. There was no clear line between work time and free time. Some even felt that they had to be available all the time, just in case their boss or coworkers needed them. This constant connection to work took a toll on mental health. Without proper breaks or time to relax, stress levels rose. People felt like they were always on the clock, which led to mental exhaustion. Without enough time to recharge, it became harder to focus, stay motivated, and feel productive. Over time, this constant stress and lack of downtime resulted in burnout, leaving many feeling tired, frustrated, and overwhelmed. The lack of boundaries between work and personal life became a serious problem for remote workers. Number 3. Job insecurity and financial stress. During the pandemic, many industries faced economic uncertainty. Companies struggled to stay afloat, and this led to job cuts and downsizing. As a result, many employees became worried about their job security. They were unsure if their position would still be there in the coming months. This fear of losing their job added a lot of stress to their daily lives. To avoid being laid off, some employees began to overwork. They thought that by putting in extra hours and showing their dedication, they could prove their value to the company. This often meant working late into the night, taking on more tasks than usual, and always being available to their boss or team. Over time, this extra effort became exhausting. Unfortunately, this approach didn't help in the long run. Instead of feeling secure, employees felt even more stressed and worn out. The pressure to constantly perform at their best, combined with the fear of losing their job, caused many to experience burnout. Burnout made it harder to concentrate, stay motivated, and maintain a healthy work-life balance. The combination of economic uncertainty, job insecurity, and overworking created a cycle of stress and exhaustion. Instead of protecting their jobs, employees often find themselves struggling with their mental and physical health. This situation only made the challenges of remote work even harder to handle. Number 4. Lack of social interaction. In a traditional office, casual conversations with coworkers were a regular part of the day. Whether it was chatting over coffee, sharing lunch, or talking about weekend plans, these small interactions provided important social breaks. They made work feel less lonely and offered a sense of connection with others. These moments helped people relax and feel supported by their team. When remote work became the norm, these social interactions disappeared. Instead of seeing coworkers face-to-face, communication shifted to emails, video calls, or messaging apps. While technology kept people connected professionally, it didn't replace the casual, personal conversations that happen naturally in an office. This lack of social interaction left many remote workers feeling isolated. For some, this isolation had a big impact on mental health. Without the support system of coworkers, people had fewer outlets to share their stress or frustrations. The absence of these social connections made the workday feel more monotonous and lonely. Combined with the increased workload and pressure to perform, isolation led to emotional exhaustion. Without enough social interaction or support, many workers began to feel drained and disconnected. This emotional exhaustion made it harder to stay motivated and positive. The loneliness, along with the constant demands of remote work, created a heavy mental burden for many people, adding to the overall feeling of burnout. Number 5. The physical and mental toll of burnout. Burnout has serious effects on both the mind and body. One of the most common signs of burnout is extreme fatigue. People feel tired all the time, even after sleeping. This constant exhaustion makes it hard to stay motivated or excited about work. Simple tasks that used to be easy now feel overwhelming. Another sign of burnout is irritability. When people are burned out, they tend to get frustrated or angry more easily. Small problems feel like huge challenges, and it's harder to stay calm under pressure. This irritability can affect personal relationships as well, making it tough to interact with family, friends, or coworkers. Burnout also brings physical symptoms. Many people experience frequent headaches, muscle tension, or even insomnia. The stress of burnout can make it hard to relax or sleep well at night, leading to more tiredness and health problems. Mentally, burnout causes people to feel drained and unfocused. It becomes hard to concentrate, and tasks that usually take a short time can take much longer. People may find themselves forgetting things or making more mistakes than usual. This mental exhaustion also makes it difficult to feel productive or satisfied with work. Overall, burnout takes a toll on both mental and physical health. Without addressing these issues, people can fall into a cycle of constant stress, fatigue, and declining well-being, making it harder to recover and regain a healthy work-life balance. Number 6. Solutions and tips to combat burnout. To combat burnout, it's important to make some key changes in your daily routine. The first step is to set boundaries. Make sure you establish clear work hours and stick to them. When your workday ends, turn off your work notifications and focus on your personal life. This separation will help you unwind and prevent overworking. Next, remember to take breaks throughout the day. It's easy to forget to pause when working from home, but short, frequent breaks can help you recharge. Even a quick walk or a few minutes of stretching can reduce stress and improve your focus. It's also essential to communicate with your employer. If you're feeling overwhelmed or overloaded with tasks, don't hesitate to speak up. Being honest about your workload can help you find a balance and get the support you need. Many employers are open to making adjustments to help their employees manage better. Self-care is another important factor in avoiding burnout. Make time for exercise, get enough sleep, and connect with family and friends. These activities will help refresh your mind and body, improving your mood and energy levels. Lastly, if burnout becomes too overwhelming, consider seeking professional help. A mental health professional can offer guidance and support tailored to your situation. Therapy or counseling can be effective ways to manage stress, build coping strategies, and regain control of your mental health. By taking these steps, you can prevent burnout and create a healthier work-life balance. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on mental health and self-improvement tips.